Okay.
What's going on, everybody? My name is MT, and welcome back to Nerd Herd, a show where I just talk about nerd stuff, and either you care about it, or you don't care. And guys, if you're anything like me, you wake up, you jump out of bed, and you rush to the nearest mirror to check if maybe, just maybe, the Lord Jesus answered your prayers and made you into a robot with no emotions. So the fact that Jessica is clearly ignoring your Facebook messages hurts a little bit less. Come on, Jessica, I know you saw it. It says that you saw it. Facebook tells me that you saw it. But since God isn't as kind as I thought he was, I guess you can always just buy this sweet freaking wearable Mega Man helmet from Capcom for the low price of $150. And I say low price like I know what $150 looks like. The helmets are on a super limited run, so pre-order now if you want one, but if you can't get one for whatever reason, you can always buy these Star Wars chargers. Or you could buy a car charger that turns your car into Kit from Knight Rider, and it talks to you. Yes! And even if you don't know what Kit is, just get the damn charger because the voice of Kit is Mr. Feeney. This will turn your car into Mr. Feeney. This is the freedom that our forefathers fought for. Just do it. Just do it! I'm Shia LaBeouf now. Anyways, let's talk about some Marvel, shall we? Because, let's be real, I never talk about Marvel on my shows, what? Not even one time, not even once. And spoiler alert, Aunt May is going to be the main villain in the new Tom Holland Marvel Spider-Man movie. Oh my gosh! Just kidding, that's impossible. She doesn't have any powers, well, unless, you know, her superpower would be subtly making you feel bad for being partially responsible for her husband's death, and then using that guilt to make you buy eggs at the supermarket whenever she wanted. Oh my god, Aunt May's evil. But what is possible, apparently, is that Aunt May is hot? And no, I'm not into old ladies, okay? Your grandmother is safe. I didn't want her dusty old cookies anyway. It looks like Marvel is casting Marisa Tomei as everybody's favorite friendly neighborhood widowed aunt. Which is weird and unexpected and unbelievable. But do you know what's also weird and unbelievable? Google says that Marisa Tomei is 50 years old. I call BS on that, Google. I'm gonna go check Bing. Just kidding, nobody uses Bing. Well, not since the first Amazing Spider-Man anyway. And remember that Blade movie starring that black guy who went to jail for tax evasion? Well, according to that very same black guy, whose name is Wesley Snipes, apparently they're giving black people names now. I mean, that Abraham Lincoln is ruining this country. I mean, free slaves, how about free labor? The cotton isn't gonna pick itself. Well, according to Wesley Snipes himself, he's apparently been in some recent talks with Marvel about joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe in some capacity, potentially as the Blade Man. Though, as most high school girls would tell you, just because you're talking to someone doesn't mean it's official, so yeah, you can go to the movies with James too, it's fine. You're not cheating. You can go to the movies with James. So yeah, it might not happen. And if Snipes does end up signing up to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it might not even be as Blade, but, you know, fingers crossed. Blade is an awesome character, and it would be really cool if he, got his own Netflix series at the very least. Speaking of Marvel and Netflix, rumor has it that Marvel is having a little bit of trouble delivering on that promise of a Defenders Netflix series, mainly because they're having a lot of trouble with Iron Fist, because they don't know what to do with him, because Iron Fist is too mystical, and his powers are too mystical. Iron Fist is basically Harry Potter. Apparently with the success of the gritty and grounded season 1 of Daredevil, Marvel is a little bit wary to stray from the realism that they established with that show, because it might hurt the overall atmosphere of the shows. Which is a fair concern, but just remember, Marvel, these shows are set in the same universe where a god made aliens rain from the sky to fight a Chris Evans who was single and has never had a girlfriend, which is impossible on its own, in a city where a hot version of Aunt May apparently exists. So yeah, don't worry, there's a fair amount of mysticism already going around in that universe. On the DC side of things, Deadline is reporting that Affleck is set to star and direct a solo Batman film to come out after the Justice League movie coming out in 2017, so after that point. And if that wasn't crazy enough, he's also apparently co-writing the script with Jeff Johns, Chief Creative Officer at DC Comics. Affleck will also be in charge of music, special effects, catering, and training any and all animals that are used in the movie. That last part was a lie, but what isn't a lie is that Cameron Mongham, I don't know, will be reprising his role as the Joker in Fox's second season of Gotham with a significant role. Not like a, hey, I may or may not be the Joker for 2 seconds in season 1. No, he's actually going to be a presence in season 2. I mean, that's great and all, but isn't Bruce Wayne like 7 or something in the series? A little bit early for the Joker, don't you think? Psst! Fox! Introduce the Court of Owls! You'll thank me later. Alright, time for video games. We just got 2 fresh new trailers. One is from Street Fighter V, and the other is for the new Transformers game being developed by Platinum Games, the same people who made Bayonetta, the game where you play as a naked lady. Yay, naked ladies. A link to both of those trailers will be in the down bar section of the YouTube page, okay? Go check it out. The Street Fighter V trailer confirms that Ken will be playable in the game. A move that surprises absolutely no one. But what may come as a surprise to some of you is that Ken will play a lot differently than Ryu, which is, weird because they usually play the same in the past. So, just in case you thought you knew everything, newsflash, you're not God! Speaking of Street Fighter Cross G.I. Joe is going to be a thing that exists. Well, in a comic book form anyway. Not sure how that's gonna work out, but, why not? Street Fighter's basically the horror of fictional universes. They already opened their legs up for Nintendo, so why not G.I. Joe? I mean, why not? Just might as well. The legs are already open. Just come right in, G.I. Joe. And finally, spoiler alert, Black Ops 3 Zombie Mode will have zombies. Also, Ron Perlman and Jeff Goldblum. And if you order the special edition, they'll give you a fridge? I guess. Even more reason to not go upstairs and socialize with that woman that calls herself Mom, who just yells at you to tell you to take a shower and that you should go get a job. Woman, do you not realize that I'm doing this for you? The little boys on the Call of Duty chat are making claims that they had relations with you, and I have to be there to preserve your honor and set them straight. I'm doing this for you, Mom. Just let me do my job. Let me do my job. I think I stopped my heart. Oh. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do it! Or you can just leave a thumbs up on this video. That also makes me happy on the inside. My name is MT, and you just heard a word from a nerd. Catch you guys later.